God's gift through His word. It's God's gift through His word. It's God's gift through His word. It's God's gift through His word. Hey, everyone. How are you guys doing on this night? Hey, howdy do. So, I know earlier when I got on here this morning, and of course, I was recording and then had some technical difficulties. Plus, it was cold, so I want to blame that on the cold. But I wanted to get back on, of course, share. And right now, I'm doing my crafts. So, of course, I'm going to be working on my bookmarks because I got some more to make. I have a whole bunch actually to make, and I got to keep doing that because I still have other events that are coming up. And I dropped some off the other day at a salon. So, no, I'm going to have to reorder. I dropped like a stack off so that the salon owner, she could pass them out to anybody that wanted one. So, definitely have to do some more, and I'm making some more. So we're gonna get into this. We're gonna get into this crafting and this heart share because I haven't done a heart share, gosh, in a while. But we're gonna do that. And we'll turn this light down a little bit because I'm blinding myself. I was gonna put on the fun lights, but I don't know if you could see them or not because they have all different colors. But anyway, I'm gonna share that with you guys in just a second. I want to share some crafts, of course. So I've got the bookmarks that you guys are gonna see me do. I'm gonna work on those, and I'll show you the ribbon. But I also wanted to show some clothespins that I've been working on for an event coming up later. So I want to show that because I am doing vases because all of May for where I volunteer. I'm going to be doing Mother's Day gifts and Mother's Day things where people can create vases, and also use it with pens and just be really decorative, and also use those as gifts or use it as decoration in their home. But at any rate, it'll be something that'll be great to look at and enjoy. And I always enjoy making those type of vases anyway. So I'm gonna show you the plain clothespin, and then I'm gonna show you a few that I've been doing, and yeah, that should be good. And then we'll get into our bookmark, and then we'll talk about thinking about others. That's what we're gonna talk about. So thank you for joining me. So anyway, so here's the plain clothespin. I'm gonna put it up real close so you can see it. Okay. It is gold, painted gold. So there it is, and then I zhuzh them up. I always zhuzh up most of my things. So I'm gonna show you a few different versions. So this one right here is so shiny, of course. It wouldn't be something if it didn't have shine to it, right? Some kind of glisten, some kind of glimmer, some kind of shimmer, some kind of shine, okay? So these are mirror type adhesive that go on the clothespin. And so this is what I put on this one. So it looks good. And then I have another one, and I put purple on this one so you can see it. So it opens, you know, it's not the small ones. I could think these are like considered medium size. Okay. So there's that one. And then I want to show you a plain flower one. And then I want to show you one that's got the great stuff on it. So I want to contain myself. So anyway, here's one. And I've been working on these. So there's a flower. So the flower itself that I think I've showed you guys before, the flowers itself, they have little balls on them. But I pulled the ball off this one and put, of course, the gem right there. Gotta get it close so you can see it. The gem. And then this one is just plain. So it goes like that right there. And so I'll show you another one. And this one will have this part on here, the mirrored adhesive, which every time I show it's so nice. So here's this one. There's a lot of glimmer, a lot of shine, a lot of shimmy. Oh yes. Beep, beep. But this one is the one I made. So get yourself a good glue gun, and away you go. So yeah, I am super excited about those. I'm still working on all of them, so I have a whole bunch to do. But now we're gonna talk while I craft away, and I don't know, I might get 3 done today. I have a whole bunch, and I think all of them have been cut down to their proper parts. So we'll see. I'll see if I can get 3 done, which I'm sure I can get 3 done. I'm gonna pull the 3 out that I'm gonna work on, and those will be the ones I work on tonight. And then of course I'll work on some more because gosh, I got a whole bunch. And I got some more on the other table and I have to laminate those guys. So anyway, while I'm sitting here talking to you guys, I am going to be chatting about thinking about others. Thinking about others. For me, I'm always thinking, how can how can I be a blessing to other people? And how can I think about other people? And I think I shared a little bit about passing out some flowers to a few mothers, 3 mothers that I knew. And, sometimes just those little things make people feel special. Let them feel that they're cared about, that they're seen, that you pay attention to them. And sometimes when you have friends, you have to really work at really mending and cultivating that kind of friendship soil. And it requires you to be present. And one thing that I've always appreciated is when I have friends, I am such a loyalist to my friends. Like that's a thing. Like my friends, I just they're just a big part of my life. And I thank the Lord all the time because I've always said friends are a gift. So if you have some friends, some really good ones, cherish them because it's hard to find good friends that are solid, that care about you, and that they would rock with you. And anything goes down, they're there. And I have a few friends like that. Very, very caring, supportive, just amazing people. And so grateful for them. So, anyway, I'm in here looking at what kind of faux gems or glass gems or ceramic gems I'm going to use tonight. And part of my throat, I'm going to drink some water. I don't like drinking in front of people, but my throat is doing the most right now, so I'm going to have to. And check out this water bottle, you guys. I know I showed it to you guys before, but I can get over it. It looks so cool. Mm, nice and refreshing. And what I need to do is remember to stay motivated and hydrated. Oh, yes. Oh, goodness. So, anyway, let me see. I think I'm going to use ribbon today. I don't know if I'm going to use tassel really because I have tassels too, but we'll see. I might use tassel and ribbon. The only thing with me with the tassel is sometimes the holes on some of the beads are really small and it starts to fray. And it's just like, I don't want to fray. So eh, if you can enjoy this, and this one isn't even open. I can't even believe this. Look at this, you guys. I don't know if you can see it. It's totally closed. This side is open a hole, and this side can't see because it's not open. So, oh no. That's definitely like a machine thing error. Try to see if I can open it. I don't know if I can. I don't think I can. I think this one's gonna be I think this one's messed up. So we're just not gonna use it because that plastic was not pushed all the way through. So we won't use that. But I do have some ones that I can use with ribbon. I'm looking at some colors because I also got these here. It's like a container of other beads, along with the beads I have in my container. So looking at some colors I'm going to use. So I think I'll use some. They look like peach, some little peachy colors. So I'm going to use 2 of these ones. Some of the holes are big enough for things to get through, and then some of them are not so much. But we'll see. I'll just take out 2 And yeah, that'll be good. All right, the rest I'll put back because I need to save those. All right. So anyway, back to what I was talking about. Thinking about others. Oh, I dropped a bead, you guys. No. No. So anyway, I was thinking about all this stuff because I don't know, it's been something that's been sitting on me because do you know when I do what I do, which is when I get on here and I share number one for people that are like me. I need to find that beat, guys. Pause for the cause for just a second. All right. Got it. Anyway, like I was saying, I share for people like me and others that want to learn. And yes, I definitely talk about domestic violence. For some of you that don't know, I absolutely do. I think it's super important that we talk about it often and we share about it, teach about it, educate people about it. Same thing with HIV. That's also very important, close to my heart, dear to my heart. And also about special needs like ID and autism. Because sometimes when people are not educated, they don't understand. So then when they don't understand something, it can be a scary thing. You don't understand, like, oh my gosh, I don't know why this person is talking to me, or I don't know why I'm trying to even understand this. And of course, that can be challenging, right? You try to get rid of some things that come with a lot of stigma. So that's why I continue to share and I share boldly because there's some people that they can't share boldly. It's a scary place, it's a scary time. And so they don't share and it can be challenging and very hard. And like I shared with someone before, one of my speaking colleagues uh, had come up against just not being able to handle the weight of HIV and of course is no longer with us. But sometimes when you think you can control something or you think you can avoid someone doing something and you can rethink it and think on it all day long, that doesn't mean it's necessarily that you could have done anything different. Uh, because when someone's hurting, they're just hurting and there's nothing you could do to stop it. And sometimes when we think we know the signs, we're not seeing everything that that person's going through. We're not, and it can be tough. So, and it was tough for me when I learned about that at that time. So, when I do share, it's for people like my colleague there who doesn't understand that yes, there's people that are like you that understand and you're not alone in the world and there is a place for you. There is your voice that is so needed right now. And sometimes those voices that we need to hear, we drown them out. And it's unfortunate that we do that. But for a person like me that might, you'll say, you know what, I'm going to use my voice. And if it helps someone, one person that says, you know what, if she can get through it, I can do it too. Because someone just needs to know that they're thought of, they're considered. And sometimes you don't always get a chance to talk to those people. And one thing I appreciate about technology is that there is a way that reaches everyone. part of me so that they might be able to be recognized for their voice. So today, as I was walking, and it was a little bit of an overcast, kind of slowish day for me, and I was so tired. I'm always trying to do. I was like, I need to do this. I need this. I'm behind on that. I need to get this done, get this done, get this done. And sometimes for me, I push so hard and then I end up burning myself out because I'm trying to do like everything. And I have to be mindful of that sometimes because I'm like, oh gosh, I'm trying to do it again. And it can weigh on you when you're trying to do stuff for your family, you're trying to do stuff for yourself, you're doing stuff for other things that you have obligations to. It can weigh on you. And sometimes you think, yeah, I could do all this, and your body's like, "Yeah, but you can't do all this, and you want to, and you're like, why am I getting sleep at? I need to do stuff. And can I just say, if you need to take a moment for yourself, take that moment. There's nothing wrong with taking that moment for yourself. Nothing wrong with it at all. It's actually good when you take a moment for yourself because people everywhere need to do that. You don't want to keep running yourself so much that you run yourself ragged and you run yourself down because that can happen too. I'm gonna try to figure out a different way to put this charm on because it doesn't want to go on the way that I was intending it to go on. So I will do it a different way. So anyway, I remember that I was thinking, man, I want to mean something to somebody. And not just talking about like a significant, but to someone that would need to hear my story and it would resonate with them. Little did I know that there were people that would be resonating all over, and they still do. And one thing that I realize is that when the Lord gives you something to do, and for some reason you're like, nobody wants to hear this, I don't want to do this. It's really not about you. It's about the other person. And it's always making sure that you use your voice so that someone knows and they hear about what you have gone through that will encourage them to keep running on. And it can be very selfish of us going like, no, I don't want to do that. And you're selfish enough to not want to share that can help somebody else. And that's what I never wanted to do. And be selfish to the point where I was like, I don't need to share any of this stuff for what? Why? Like, who cares? But there's always someone that needs to hear, and sometimes we miss that. We miss that there are people that are looking for you to share about something that you've gone through. And people that are like me, similar to me, that they have a testimony, they have a message, but for some reason, things and the people in their life keep them from sharing who and what they've gone through to be able to help somebody else. And that is a very sad thing. That's a very sad thing. I have hmm, I have tried many a times to be like, okay, I think I'm going to tell this person about my status. Come to find out that they use it against me for whatever reason. people are very creative in how they use your own illness against you. I'm like, "Wait, what? Wait, what are we doing? We're using my own illness against me? Okay, got it, bet." Like, got it. You're using my okay, alright. People can be quite interesting because they want to sometimes make you feel shame about your situation, whatever that may be, and other times they're just plain mean, and they really don't care. They just want you to feel shameful and feel guilty about what you went through, and it somehow is going to benefit them in the long run that they use your illness or your condition or your circumstance, whatever it is, they use it against you. And that's just downright pretty low down. And you're like, yeah, that is pretty evil. But if a person doesn't care, they just don't care. And you can't make them care. That's the other part. You can't make them care. But what you can do is care about others. What you can do is showcase to others about the love of Jesus through you. And listen, I understand some people don't want to talk about that all the time. Like, I don't want to hear about that. Well, that's all I'm going to talk about because you know what? Me personally, I have gone through way too much not to talk about him and give him thanks and give him glory and to talk. I can't sit around and be like, oh yeah, nah, no. I just have to acknowledge him and everything that he's done because he's done a lot for me. And I'm super grateful. And I will continue to share until he calls me home. And that's one thing that's so powerful is when you have people that care about you, concerned about you, and they are really just for you on your side, you have to know that the Lord put some amazing people in your life. And you gotta be not just good stewards of your finances and resources and things that the Lord has put in your life. You also have to be a good steward of the friendship that He's given you. Do you know friends are a gift, right? And there are some people right now, like, I wish I had friends. But they're a gift and you have to treat them right. There have been times where I have been so thankful for the friends I have in my life right now, and they have shown up for me in just many ways, and I'm just so thankful. And any way I can show up for them, I do my best to do it, right? I do my best to showcase that because for me, it was always hard for me to keep solid friends. Like I used to have a lot of friends, but solid friends that would always be there. That was a little harder because that took a little bit more time to cultivate. And sometimes I would get the wrong friends that were around me for the wrong reasons. Like, ugh. And if you've done that yourself, like, you know what, T.Drake, I've done the same thing. I had a friend that was around me, but he or she was around me for some crazy benefit. I didn't even know that they were around me for that. And it can be sad, it can be challenging, and it can be really strange. Like, why are you being around me if you just want to use me? I don't get it. But it is what it is sometimes. And some friends disappear on you. Like I've had some friends that have disappeared on me. I have no idea if they're okay. I have no idea if they're even alive. I have no idea anything because they just totally disappeared. And there's no way to find that out. And it always hurts my heart when those things happen and those kind of friendships they disappear and you're like, so what's going on? And you can't get in contact with anybody they know because they didn't give you anybody to get in contact with. And so you sit there thinking and wondering, are they okay? Is there anything wrong? What happened? It's not like you guys fell out, just communication just full on stopped. for whatever reason, it just full on stopped. Like, whoa. So what happened? I have no idea. So while I was thinking about that, I was like, yes, I want to do a lot for others, especially my friends, because when when you're going through and I trust and believe, I always do my best to pray. I will pray, and of course, I'll go to the Lord first. But then when you have those friends that say, "Listen, whatever you need, I'm there," because you're my friend. It's like not in a possessive bad way, but you just know, like, "Listen, I got her back. Like, don't mess with her because I 'cause Imma come after you." I have friends like that, and I'm like that with some of my friends too. Like, Imma need you not to talk about him or her because that's not cool for you to do, especially while I'm in earshot. If you're saying something about them and I know it's not true, like, yeah, so she's not here to defend herself or he's not here to defend himself. I think you should not be saying those things. Sometimes people like, "Well, I was just saying." Well, how about you don't say and the funny thing is when people do that, they'll say it not in front of the person, but in front of the person's friend, but they won't say it to the person. Like, if you have such a difficult, challenging time, then why don't you discuss that with them instead of coming to me or going to another friend? Just tell them how you feel. Something's wrong with that when people don't. And then again, you have some people that are always watching you. Like, they wanna be your friend, but for some reason, they don't know how to act, and they get upset over the most minuscule things. I'm talking, like, pin things, like this. Imma show you guys a pin drop stuff like that. Like, it's tiny, minuscule. You're like, "What'd you get mad over that for?" I don't know. I'm in my feelings. You're in your feelings, and you're feeling a kinda way. It's just it is always mind-boggling, but people are people, you can't stop people from being who they are because 'cause they're gonna do what they're gonna do. So for me, I just continue just to be myself. I love glitter, I love unicorns. Listen, and I'm not gonna I used to be like, "Oh, don't tell anybody," like I said before, that you like crafts, but there's nothing wrong with it. You see, there's nothing wrong with it, and there is, and for me and for you, your tribe is out there. Those people that like the very same things you do, they are out there in the droves, okay? And you just have to find them. And one of the things I knew that for me, because I like jazz. If any of you follow me, talk about my jazz events. I was supposed to go to Francine Reed, but I was so tired that day. Whew, I couldn't make it. But I did go to some other ones, and let me tell you, I felt so good about doing my own thing and going out to the stuff. But then when I go, I see all these people that like the very same things I do. So what does that mean for me? Does that mean I'm an anomaly? No. That means I need to keep going out to those places with those people that like the same things that I do because those are my people. That's my tribe. Those are my folks. So that's sometimes what you have to do for yourself as well. If someone doesn't like some of the things you like or they're not interested in those things, listen, there are people that like the very same things you do, and they can talk to you for hours on end about those things. There are people, and I find them all the time. Like, tell me about some anime. Like, you like anime? Shut the front door. Let's talk. Like, have you seen Sailor Moon? Like, yes. Have you seen Ninja School? Of course. Vampire Hunter D, let's go. Like, the things that I like eclectically, I like a lot of different kind of things, and I'm not gonna make an apology for liking unicorns. When I was younger, I remember seeing The Last Unicorn. Well, I don't know, it was in the '80s, and they put it on, and I was at Big Brothers Big Sisters program, and I remember seeing it, The Last Unicorn. I was like, "Whoa," and I liked it. And I never stopped liking it from that time I saw that movie. I was like, "Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah." Even to the point my dad, when I was, older, He said he bought me a birthday present, not a Christmas gift, but a birthday present. And when I opened it, it was the last unicorn. I was like, he's like, I know how much you love it. And I would watch it all the time. And I remember I didn't have my own copy. I had my own copy to the point I had to move, and then I might have to buy another copy. But I was like, man, that is one of those. That's one of those movies that you stream for a long time, or you watch out of the DVD or the Blu-ray, and then it's scratched because you watched it so much, so you have to get another one. It's like you need like two of them. But I remember watching that and just being so enthralled with the story of everything, the animation of it, the songs in there, just everything. And so that sometimes when I look at the cartoons of today, it's like they don't make cartoons like they used to. I was always a person who loved Huckleberry Hound. Oh my darling, oh my darling, oh my darling Clementine. Y'all get the joke if you watch Huckleberry Hound back in the day. But if you don't know the little blue dog, then you just don't know. So that's an inside joke for those that watch Hanna-Barbera stuff. I don't even know if it was Hanna-Barbera, but that and Looney Tunes and all those things back in the day. But anyway, I digress. So we are moving along with our pink. So I'll get real close so you guys can see it. There it is. So I'll put some more gems on there. I think I might put some more because I have enough ribbon, enough slack, but I don't want it to be too long. So I might put on, I don't know, mm, maybe two or three more gems, three more beads, and then I'll be done. I think that's what I'll do. So I'm gonna get another. I think I'm gonna get another one of those, and a pink one. Just gonna get another pink one out of here. Yeah, I don't have any more pink ones. Yeah, one more. It's like a peachy pink. That's what it is. It's like a peachy pink. So there's that one, 1, 2, 3. I think I'll get a big circle one. I don't know. I might close it off with this one at the end. And this one is, there you go. You can see it. This one is like that. Nice and glittery, really pretty. So I think I might close that one off at the end. That might be my third one. Because I was going to put this one on there, which I already have on there right now. It's a pink. So you can see it's like pink and swirly. But I don't think I would use that one. So I think I'll just use this one here. You're like, use what? Sorry. This gem here. There you go. Nice and pink, kind of square octagon-ish. It's got a lot of stuff going on with it. So I will put that in. And for some of you that watch, I use needle to thread my bead. This big one. So I'm going to use it and thread my bead. And oh my goodness, you guys, when I'm thinking about all these different things I do for crafting, can you believe I was so saddened just a little bit because Michael's is taking over all of Joanne Fabric customers as well as Party City? Like what? And for some of you, because I used to go to Michael's all the time, okay? Let's be clear. But it wasn't my first hobby place to go. My first one is always Hobby Lobby because I love it, because I love the Christian music. I loved it, everything. So Michael's would always be at the bottom of the list because I always thought Michael's was too expensive. Someone would say, well, Hobby Lobby's too expensive. Well, in my eyes, I always thought Michael's was the most expensive one out of all of them because I usually tier different things like I do with the organic food places, like with Whole Foods, Trader Joe's, and Sprouts. So I have them tiered as who's highest. And for me, it would go like this: Whole Foods, Trader Joe's, Sprouts, in that order. And for the hobby stores at the time, because Joanne Fabrics is no longer, it would go at like this. It would go Hobby Lobby, Joanne Fabrics, and Michael's, because Michael's to me had always been more expensive. And when I went to Michael's just, I don't know, a couple of weeks ago, when Party City and Joanne Fabrics actually finished, both of them closing, I was like, oh my gosh, they had on their carts a letter, a big plastic laminated letter on all their carts said, "Welcome, customers of Joann Fabric and Party City." I was like, "What the nerve? What do you mean welcome?" But of course, and guess what Michaels is doing? In case you guys didn't know, because I told the ladies in the group that I was teaching, I was like, I told them that they had a letter on all the cars. They said the shade. I was like, right? I don't know if it's shade or supposed to be welcoming because I was just like, it's nothing like how I go join fabrics, nothing like Party City. Party City was its own element. It didn't have all the other stuff, crafting in there, but I used to be at Party City all the time. Believe you me, I was in Party City like it was going out of style, and now it has gone out of style. But at that time, I was always in Party City, getting something, doing something. And when I find that they're closed, I'm like, man. I was like, when I'm looking back, there's a lot of places closing, a lot of change is going down. Chains are ending. There are bankruptcies and all this stuff. Like, okay, what will we have left? Right? So, hmm, I do not know. I have no idea. You know what, you guys? I thought I was going to do one. I think I might add one more. One, five, maybe. Let me see how it looks. If I add this one to close it. Okay, I think I got an idea. I'm going to put on the ball one, the big swirly one. I put that one on. I think I put both of them in at the same time. But some of these ribbons, they fray, they don't fray as much as the tassels do because the tassels, they are so much material. I'll show you guys the tassel. This one here. So anytime I use the threading up to the bead, this loop part, it always frays, and I don't like that. So I would rather use, of course, the ribbons because they don't fray as much, and to me they're sturdier. So these guys are way sturdier. So, and I get a lot of versatility with the colors. So I'm gonna show you guys right here. So there's a lot of good colors here. So I'm always grabbing ribbon. Well, anytime I go out, I'm always grabbing something, whether it's at Dollar Tree or Staples or wherever I find myself at. And washi tape, it's a thing for me. I love washi tape. So back to what we were doing, and I'm going to go ahead and put this in here. Put the little ball on there. Put the little ball on. Yay! And then the clear, shiny one. This is gonna be the last one. Okay. All right. We've done it. Watson, we've done it. Oh, we've done it. We've done it. All right, I've done it. So I am finished. El finito. El fin. Uh, okay, so now I'm gonna do my little thing. I'm making my knot. So it will be closed up. Almost any guys. Because one of the things is with these, because the holes are big, I never want to leave it undone so that it will slip and fall out. Like, oh, no, that'd be terrible. Someone's reading their books and all the beads fall on the floor. Like, can't fix this. Like, I'm so sorry. Okay. Almost done, you guys. All right, I'm going to show you guys the end product before I cut off the remaining. I love this color, it's so good. All right, here we go. So we have the front, and that's a charm right there. I'll just lift it up on a second. You can't see it, but here we go. There's a charm. Here we go. That's the charm there. And in the back, let me turn this down. There you go. So in the back is all the pink. And now I'm going to cut off this excess, probably like to right here, so it doesn't look too crazy. This is a lot of excess tail, so we're going to get that off of there. And then voila, I made my first one for the night. Alright. Cut this off, this fray. I might have to tie it again because I think it's trying to come undone. I don't want it to come undone on somebody else, so 1 second. Make sure that it doesn't come undone. That would be the worst. There we go. I think I have enough slack though. I don't know if I need that much slack. Do I need that much? No, you guys. I'm going to put this here real quick. And that's one of those things too, when you do it, sometimes you might have to do another knot in case the other one doesn't take. Like, oh. So. All right, we're good to go now. All right, so there you go. Ooh, done with that one. Came out pretty good, that one did. Yes, it did. So this is one down for the book. And I'm going to use another one. I think this charm we're going to use for this one. Let me see. I think I might use one heart for one. And I have some big butterflies. And I have some turtles too. Okay, I think we'll use a butterfly. Butterfly in a circle. Excuse me. Okay. Yep, that's what we'll do. And these will be my last two for the night. Pardon me again while I get some hydration going on. Oh my goodness. All right, let's get to the bookmark. So we're gonna get another one. So we just did kind of the peak metallic, kind of champagne, if you will. So we are going to try a different color. And it's not surprising because I have all these colors here. So I think we're going to go with, right now, we're going to do gold. Because I run between gold, silver, champagne, oranges. But tonight we're going to make a gold one. And then I think our last one, I'm going to debate between either the teal or the orange. And they have two different oranges. So, all right. Oh, excuse me. I'm telling you guys, pardon me. It has been, I don't know, outside is just been causing my body to just be on this mode of, okay, it's just going down, but it's like, okay. So with this one, I think we're gonna do some gold beads. So last time we did some like pinky ones with like the champagne. I think we're gonna try this set here now. So let me go ahead and get it set up and get the charm on there. And I'm gonna use the heart. Oh, you guys didn't see the charm. I did not show it to you. So 1 second. Uh, uh, uh. There it is. Doot, doot. There it goes. I'll try to do it like this. Maybe it's better. There it goes. Yeah. So this is the charm I'm going to use. So, all right. Let me get busy in doing that. So, as I'm sharing with you guys, I always share heart shares because, this is a time where you talk, and at least I talk, and I'm sharing, and the message is still there about, of course, sharing about Jesus. But one other thing is when you have things that you do and you don't want to share it because you're concerned that this person won't approve or that person won't like what you're doing, I just want to encourage you to do it anyway, right? It doesn't matter. Someone like, oh, that's so juvenile. And I know for me, I don't like hearing that when people say, "Oh, you like blah blah blah, you like unicorns. That's for babies." I'm like, "What?" There's a lot of things that people will say and make you feel a little bit ashamed, but don't be. Because one thing I know is there's a few things that have been placed in me, and I'm okay with it. I am okay with it. All right, it's going good. So I just used my needle to thread through the heart. Now it's time to get the heart on there. Okay, I got the heart on. Let me see if I can. Oh, I'm gonna do it one more time. Because sometimes when I thread I was threading this through, put it on the inside instead of putting it on the back side. So sometimes you gotta put it on the back in order for it to come through the right. Hang on, I'll do it again. All right, let's try this again. Thread through. It's a ribbon. Put the ribbon through. It's getting a little tricky. Ribbon, ribbon, ribbon. Okay. Put it through the eye and the needle. When I say that, I just thought of the song, Eye of the Tiger. I don't know why that popped up. That was random. But okay, pulling it through. And now I'm going to do again. Uh, so we're almost there, you guys. Almost, almost. All right. Okay, here we go. Should be good now. All right, so almost done. Every time I'm thinking I got it, it comes out. Of, oh, it's gonna get in there. And one of the things I can appreciate about crafting is that it really does help you take your mind off of things. If you've got a situation of any kind, it does help. So if you paint or anything of that nature, man, definitely continue to do that because it is so helpful. And for me, writing in my journal, doing these kind of crafts and some other things, it's very cathartic for me. And it helps me. It helps me a lot, especially when I'm trying to deal with some hard stuff, you know. That that's very helpful for me. All right, so I'm gonna take this extra ribbon and put it in the hole for the other side. You can pull it through. There we go. All right. So I'll show you guys this in a minute. Just have to get it situated. All right, here we go. It came out pretty good after a gazillion tries to get it the right way. Because one of my things is it has to go in correctly or it will give me a hard time when I'm trying to put the beads on. So like it's backwards. So welcome. If this is your first time with me, welcome replay viewers and welcome to Dr. Tuesday podcast. If you don't know who I am, my name is T.Drake and I am, okay, so what's all that in there? What is that? Oh, it looks weird. Uh-oh. Those whole things. Ugh. Oh, okay. I'm like, a trypophobia issue. Is like, no, no trypophobia, not right now. It's like, not right now. Because there were like all these little holes inside. So it was like, and thinking as it was just little beads. So I was like, okay, let's put those over there. And these ones are empty. These ones are empty. And this one's empty. Okay, cool. All right, so I think I'm going to. How many did I do on the last one? I did. I think I'm gonna do 7 over in this one too. So 4. Let's see. I might. Let's see what I'm gonna use to close this up. This is different. I want to see about this one. I have a few options over here. I can close it up with this one, just kind of like the pink one earlier, or I could close it up with this one here. This one looks like a good one to close up, so I might consider one of those two or both. We'll see. All right. Well, while I'm doing this, let's go ahead and get started with putting these bad boys on there. Oh, that's okay. Okay. All right. I'm gonna cut this one and make it even. Okay. All right. So gonna put on, I think I wanna put on, should I put on this one? I'm gonna put this one on there at the top. All right, that's on there. And all right, there we go. Okay, so it's not gonna go at the bottom, it's gonna go at the top. Cool, cool. All right. And then do I have any of those? Look if I have any of those crystal ones, like the ones that was on the other one, but this one it does, but not the same kind. Uh, all right, well that's okay. I'll just use these guys. Okay, here we go. All right. Here we go. We should do a big one. I don't know. This one here. Okay, that's looking really good. It's really snazzy jazzy. And another gold one there. No surprise there. Another gold one, you guys. Here we go. You can get it in eye. Oh no. Okay, got it. Now I'm gonna put it on there. Oop. I'll show you guys it. The bookmark in just a second. We're almost there. Almost done. And I think for you guys, I'll probably just do 2 tonight, and I'll do the 3rd one by myself. It's like, "We've been here forever. You're just showing us all your stuff." I'm like, "I know, right? It's good stuff." He's like, "No, it's not. It's not good stuff." I'm like, "Okay, alright." But yeah, just like I was saying before, find a way to be kind to others. Find some way to do that. And listen, it doesn't matter what your quirks are, any of that stuff. Like me and my unicorns and glitter, somebody out there appreciates you and appreciates every quirk about you. And they surely do. So remember that. Okay, let's see. Let's go in there. Oh yeah, this is great. I was gonna end it. Oh, this looks so good. This looks really good, you guys. I'm gonna show you guys in just a second. It came out fairly good. I like the way the beads came out. They came out really nice. That's good, good stuff there. Because sometimes if you pick the wrong beads, like the color, it just looks horrible and then it starts clashing. Like, ew, why'd you get that color? But when you have all the same colors and then you put things together, it doesn't look so bad. It looks pretty nice. Actually, it looks great. Like, it looks amazing. So almost done. And then let's see here. It's not come through. Okay, one more time. Give me some slack. Aha. There we go. It just took a little minute. So I'm gonna make one more big little knot for this. Cool. So it can't come out. Yes. Okay, we cut off the slack right now, so you guys know we always cut off the slack. So we cut off the slack right now. All right, we're loving this. Okay, here's the big reveal. Look, we already see the first one. I know, but you didn't see the second one. So here's the heart. Okay, you guys know this bookmark. If you haven't got your book, you could get it there. And now you guys want to see the back? You guys want to see the back? Here you guys go. Look at that. Huh? Came out so nice. I love it. Good, 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 good. So I'm gonna get out of here, but before I do, I just want to show you both bookmarks that we've done tonight, and turn it around. Pause for the pause. Pause for the cause. There you go. There it is. So, man, isn't that good? Check it out. Check it out, lovers. I used to watch that with my kids, the Pirates, and he says, check it out, lovers. So anyway, I don't know if I should make another one right now. I don't know. I think I've made enough with you guys. I'll make the last one tonight after I get off. But I did want to share, as I'm sharing my heart share, as you see in the background, this is Superstar Youth Business Fair. Please share if you want to volunteer. Please come out and volunteer. If your child wants to sign up, definitely just get that information into me and their first, last name, and the name of their business. I definitely look forward to hosting this. I'm going to see how it goes. I'm hopeful, so I'm looking forward to it. And then as well, please continue to vote for Supermom over there. Yep, Supermom. Please vote for me for Supermom. Once again, I don't know if I'll make past the top 5. I have no idea. But with all that being said, I have enjoyed the journey. I will continue to enjoy the journey until the time I can't enjoy it anymore. So if you haven't voted for me for Supermom, please do that. And I just want to say thank you all, each and every one of you, for voting. If it's a free vote, if you are putting money behind it, thank you so much. Continue to vote for Supermom. May 8th is the deadline. Can't do it anymore. So you guys have an amazing day. Remember, a big kiss from me to you. I love you with the love of the Lord Jesus Christ, but I can't love you more than the Lord loves you. So remember, be blessed, motivated, and always inspired to do what the Lord lays on your heart. And also remember to stay motivated and hydrated. Had to throw that in there. Had to throw that in there. So you guys take care, and I will be talking to you guys again really soon. Bye now. Get through his word. It's